Hey, what is going on, guys? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that lighthouse out there. Hope you guys can see that lighthouse out there. God, it's such a beautiful day here in New England. Don't get to say that very often. On this beautiful monster again. Awesome bike, by the way. This is really making me consider getting a monster for my my next bike, because I'm really enjoying this thing. It's a lot of fun. It sounds absolutely amazeballs, and it's comfortable. It's got lots of power. It's amazing. Speaking of power, that is what I want to talk to you about today. So, for those of you who are relatively well versed in the age of motorcycles, and when I say the age of motorcycles, I really mean pretty much in my lifetime. If you it's crazy to me, especially working at a motorcycle dealership now, and I see all these older used bikes come through, and like they were the baddest bikes in the world during their time. Like in the late 90s, they were the fastest bikes in the world. It's like CBR 1000 Hurricane, top speed like 160, and I'm like, my 05 600 will do that. But it's really mind-boggling to me how far the technology has come in motorcycles. Like, look at, I don't know, 2000 R1 and the 2015 R1. Like, 2000 R1, 2015 R1. What? I mean, I feel like the biggest example is whenever you look at, like, the 2000 Gixxer 600 and the 2015 Gixxer 600. Gixxers were fat pigs in the early 2000s. Fat pigs. Even when all the other bikes were starting to really slim down, they were fat pigs. It was bad. I've never been a Gixxer fan, but just look at what the technology has enabled these bikes to transform into. And the craziest part is, like, you got the Ducati Panigale 1299 that is pumping out 205 horsepower, and don't quote me on this, but it is 382 pounds dry. It's like 382 or 386 pounds dry. So wet, it's like 420, 430. That's what a 600 weighs. And this thing has 205 horsepower and 106 foot-pounds of torque. Are we serious? Good Lord. Like, it's to the point now where these motorcycles, you couldn't even ride them if you don't have electronics on them. Like, it would literally be impossible to keep the front wheel on the ground if you didn't have electronics on some of these bikes. It's nuts. And you compare, like, the fastest bike in the world today to the fastest bike in the world 15 years ago, and there's, like, the modern generation 600s are keeping up with, if not beating, the leader bikes of 12, 13 years ago. It's insane how much the technology has come. But the engines haven't gotten any bigger. They've just been perfected, and I can't even, like, I'm at a loss for words sometimes when I think about what some of these motorcycles are capable of, and it's absolutely incredible the things that we're able to do with these bikes. I don't even, like, know how to put it into words. I have ridden some of the big boy leader bikes of the newer generations, and the power is just unfathomable. It is insane. And then you got things like the H2 and the H2R, like a supercharged 1000cc super sport bike. Not really a super sport, it's more of a, I don't even really know, it's kind of in its own class because it's pretty heavy, but you can't compare it to a Booster or a ZX14. Like, you can carve corners with this thing. It's just not as easy because it's a hefty girl. But, like, really? Like a 300 plus horsepower motorcycle? Are we serious? Like, what the hell? Like, that is a caged rocket with wheels. It's just absolutely incredible how far motorcycles have come just since the past 10 years. It's nuts. Like, you see some of the super bikes, are like the new R1 in Like, you look at the dashboard and it tells you how much pressure you're putting on the brake and how much the front and the rear and the lean angle and all. Like, what? This is video game shit. Like, it doesn't even make sense, the kind of things that these bikes are telling you and the kind of things these bikes are doing. And it's nuts. Like, imagine, like, it's like me thinking, like, I wonder what my kid's gonna be riding. What? I don't even want to know what my kid's gonna be riding. The bikes are just they're probably gonna fly. Like, it's absolutely incredible to think about all of the things that are going on in the motorcycling world and all of the new advancements in technology. And I'm really curious to see what your all's take on it is. Like, what do you guys think about the increase in technology and performance of all of these motorcycles and these top flight super sports? And what is your take on it? Do you guys like the fact that all of these bikes are now being flooded with electronics, mainly because they're so powerful you couldn't ride them without electronics? I mean, there's a lot of bikes now that you don't even have the option to fully turn the traction control off because you literally can't. Like, you can't turn it all the way off, or like the only person that could ride it would be like Rossi or Marquez. Like, so I'm very interested to see what you guys take from this video, and I want you to leave it down in the comments section. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it because I'm very, very interested. So leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think, and I would love to interact with you guys a little bit on it. And I'm going to go around that bus. Yeah. This monster's a lot of fun, man. Just go. Just driving along on the Ducati. Pretty easy to pop this front wheel up. But that is all I got for you guys today, guys. That is all I got for you guys today, guys. That seemed a bit much. But like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this topic. I am dying to hear it. So I'm gonna leave you guys alone now. Hope you guys have a great day.